Good morning, my lovely students. How are you all today? Very good. You all are energetic today for study? All right. So, class, as yesterday we've covered almost half of the chapter. So, today we will take a quick revision before starting with the a new topic so that absentees could also participate today. All right? Okay. So, class, you have to identify which kind of state are we going to discuss about, which comes under preamble of the Constitution. So, first, as you can see on your screens, the picture we have, what do you observe in this picture? Okay, Britishers are torturing Indians, right? So, what else do we see here? Is it something like Britishers are controlling Indians? Yes, so we can say there is a foreign control in our country, right? Okay, so if we stop this, if you want to stop this foreign control, which state will it come under preamble of the Constitution? Absolutely correct, sovereign state. Very good. Okay, now we have a new picture with which is telling us the example of a new state. So what do you observe in this picture? Yes, left side is the rich people and right side is the poor people. So which state tells us to stop or minimize this discrimination between rich and poor? Absolutely correct. Socialist state. Very good. Then moving on, we have next picture. Tell me what do you observe in this picture? Yes, we can see a Muslim girl is feeling shy she because the other people are making fun of that religion because she's wearing the scarf which comes under her religious reforms, right? So, which state under preamble of Constitution tells us to minimize or stop the religious discriminations? Absolutely correct. Secular state. Very good, students. All right. So now I will tell you about a state under preamble of the Constitution, and you have to tell me which um thing or which state under preamble am I talking about. Okay. All right. So obviously this is again under no foreign control. In this state there is no foreign control. People are the sovereigns. That means people the country is having no control of foreign power, and also public has the right to choose their representatives. As what happens on daily basis, a country or the citizens cannot take decisions for the country, right? You cannot have different opinions, so many opinions. We have a large population of our country, so to avoid that, we have representatives which are elected by the people, by the public. So they will see which representative is eligible or which is powerful enough to keep up the standards of the country. So tell me, what is it that I'm talking about? Correct, democratic state. So democratic in itself is telling us that this means democratic means democracy means independency. So who is having the independency? Very good. Seems like you all have understood really well. All right. Similarly, now we have one more I will tell you. By looking at this picture, what we observe, people are putting vote and all. Yes, correct. The president, the prime minister, all are elected by these upper designations are also elected by the public, which comes under republic. So till here we have studied. So I hope absentees now you must have understood what we studied yesterday. Okay, so now we will start with the new topic. Now the new topic that we're going to discuss today is basically the three values that the preamble of the Constitution has given to the citizens of the country and which is their right. All right. So the first value that we will see is justice. So you must have heard this word. What comes to your mind when you heard when you listen to this word justice? Okay, very good. Yes, fairness, treating everybody equal, giving chance to prove. Very good. All are right. All are correct answers. So we'll see what is justice here. Justice implies removal of injustice and ensuring that everybody has the opportunity for progress. So it is exactly written what answers you all gave me. Absolutely correct. Yes, justice implies removal. Removal, that is to avoid injustice. What is injustice? It is just opposite of justice. So to avoid injustice and to give people justice, give people treating them fairly, right, in the constitution, in the preamble, in your country, to treat them equal and to treat them fairly on the fair basis, and also ensuring that everybody has the opportunity for progress. If they will get justice, obviously they will result into progress of the country. Okay, so under this justice, we have three kinds of justice. First, we will see that is social justice. What is social justice? There should be no discrimination among individuals on the basis of caste, creed, race, language, region, place of birth, or sex. So we got these seven things, which is telling us the word social in itself is telling us that something related to your society, your socialism. So we're not, and justice is telling us treating them fairly. So in itself, together, it's telling us about that you not supposed to discriminate among people on the basis of their caste, their creed, the race. What is race here? We've mentioned that is the complexion, the color, the racism which we call, which is known as, so that race here. Then language, region, where they belong to, place of birth, where they took birth, and also their gender, that is sex. So we're not supposed to discriminate. Also, students, remember, in life also, never ever discriminate among people on the basis of these things. These things will not matter in life. The kind of person you are and the kind of person the other person is, that matters. Not where they live, where they belong to, what their color is, what their caste is. These things doesn't matter. So you better not discriminate amongst people or their gender. Okay, all right. Okay, so now we'll see the second, that is economic justice. We'll see what is it. Poverty leads to the evils of hunger, hunger deaths, or malnutrition. If poverty is to be eradicated, everyone should have the right to a source of livelihood so as to look after oneself and one's family. So what happens here? Economic, from the word economic you can guess it is something related to the money, right? So the people, the beggars, were not able to earn that much money so that they can feed themselves and also their loved ones, their family members, because of which what is happening, if they're not earning, they won't be able to eat anything, and because of not eating, it will lead to hunger deaths, starvation, malnutrition. All these things starts happening, and poverty also increases. So they also have this right, the economic justice, to have a livelihood like normal people. Okay. So now class, we'll move to this third one. Quickly tell me, by looking at this picture, what is the legal age to vote or to elect your representative? Very good, 18 years of age. Political justice. So what is political justice here? Will someone please read that for all of us? We have adopted universal adult franchise to enable equal participation in the running of the country. Accordingly, all citizens completing 18 years of age have the right to vote in elections. Thank you so much. Absolutely correct. You all answered correctly. 18 years of age is the legal age to select your representative, and by voting, you can easily select your representative. Also, it is important that if you are an adult, you need to participate for vote for your country's betterment. All right, is it clear? Do you have any doubts here? Okay, we'll move forward. Further, we will start with the second value, that is, oh yeah, before starting with the second value, what do we see in this picture? Yes, a bird. What is the bird doing? Flying. And now if we join both of these things, what does a flying bird indicates? Freedom. Correct. Please clap for her. Very good. Freedom. Liberty. Excellent. So yes, our second value is liberty. So what is that is our right under the preamble of the Constitution. What is it telling us? Liberty implies that there should be no coercive, unfair restrictions upon us, and that there should be an atmosphere conducive to the development of our inherent capacities. In a democracy, citizens enjoy liberty. So what is this telling us in liberty? That liberty implies that there should be no coercive. What do we mean by coercive? That is anything which is done forcefully to someone. So there should not be coercive. These restrictions or unfair restrictions, forcefully putting on things on the citizens, that is not at all entertained in Constitution, that is preamble. Preamble is the, as I told you, preamble is the you can say short form, or you can say a summarized form of Constitution. So it does not include unfair restrictions and the forceful decisions on anyone. Everyone has their own right to live life the way they want to live. Also, what is telling us, what is it further telling us? Conducive to the development of our inherent capacities. That is, if a person is living to the fullest, if that person is having the liberty to do anything, that person can be far more creative than a person who is bound to do things. Yes, so you all need to be very creative in life, live your life to the fullest, and but obviously in discipline, right? So in a democracy, that is a democratic country, citizens enjoy liberty. Yes, what do we see in the picture under the bird? That some people are controlling or trying to prove their power to the other person, right? So that means that one person who is facing all this is not liberal, is not free to do anything. So that is what needs to be stopped. Is it clear? Shall we move forward? Okay. Okay, class. Now we will see the last and the third value. I will not tell you the name, but before that, I will tell you the name, but before that, tell me um, how many categories, or name the categories of castes that we have in our country. General, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, yes, and others. Okay, mainly we have these, right? So by ways which we are learning about not discriminating amongst different kinds of people on the basis of what we saw: caste, creed, gender, their nationality, their region, birth of place, their racism, anything. So I have a question in my mind. Please clarify that to me. Why are scheduled castes or scheduled tribes are not treated equally? like others. Okay, because yes, because people feel that they are, uh, not superior, they are low in standards, they are low caste people, you're not supposed to sit with them, you're not supposed to eat with them, you're not supposed to sit with them. So one of the great example I will give you is people having langar. If you have seen in gurdwaras, people sit together irrespective of, they don't know who is sitting by their left or right, or maybe in front or back. Nobody knows anyone, right? But everybody sits together and have the food or the langar together. So this is one of the greatest example that we just saw about the langar, that every caste should be treated equally. We just saw in social justice that we're not supposed to discriminate among people on the basis of caste. Caste was the first and foremost thing. Then why are we actually discriminating amongst them? Why are we thinking that we are superior and they are inferior? Why do we think that no, we cannot eat with them, we cannot sit with them? So we should not do that, right? Similarly, our third value is equality, treating everybody equally, right? So we'll see what is equality. Uh, Please read it for all of us, someone. Yes, thank you. The preamble guarantees the Indian citizens an equality of status and of opportunity. It means that all have equal human status and there will be no discrimination based on caste, creed, race, sex, place of birth, etc. The guarantee of equal status means not to discriminate between people in terms of high, low, superior, or inferior. Thank you so much. I hope you all must have understood by this with the last sentence, which is telling us that the guarantee of equal status. What is status of treating everyone equally? Means not to discriminate between people in terms of high or low. This is high caste, this is low caste. Kshatriyas, Shudras, Vaishyas, this is, you're not supposed to discriminate on the basis of their caste. You're not supposed to think that you are superior and they are inferior. Also, what is it telling us in the first sentence? The preamble guarantees the Indian citizens an equality of status and of opportunities. You must have seen in multinational companies, earlier at the times, people would not get job on the basis of their caste. Just because they are a low caste people, irrespective of what talent they have, they were not treated equally. They didn't get job, or even if they get jobs, they would not be treated, or they would not get paid equally. They would not get equal remuneration as other employees are getting. So this is how discrimination, starts at a lower level. This is what we need to uh, stop. Also, you can see in the picture what is happening. There's a male, there's a female, and the balance is equal, right? Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, correct? So that is how this picture is trying to tell us about the equality of anything, not only gender, but caste, creed, race, sex, place of birth, and other things. So class, similarly, we should not, as we just saw about the discriminations, what steps can you take as an individual if you see all these things happening? So what steps will you take to avoid this or to stop this? Very good. Yes, you can join NGOs. Very good. Absolutely right. You can make people aware. Yes, correct. Absolutely right. That is how you will remove this barrier, right? Also, one more thing I want to mention is before making those people aware, Don't you think we should all have this particular knowledge to think about the equality before making others aware about equality and justice and awareness? Don't you think we all should be so much aware in ourselves, or we should make ourselves aware first before making them aware, right? If I am a teacher, if I am telling you something, or if I am teaching you something, I should also know that, right? So that is what comes under your self awareness. You need to be self aware before uh, spreading awareness to other people. Is it clear? That is why we studied this. So now, okay, a quick fun question for all of you. Now that we all just saw equality, on the basis of anything, caste, creed, gender, sex, race, anything that comes to your mind, give me one example of any movie which comes to your mind when we talk about equality, or any movie which is giving a message of treating everyone equal. Any movie that is coming to your mind related to any kind of discrimination. Absolutely correct. Yes, we can say Badrinath ki Dulhaniya, where the rich people or the orthodox people think that girls cannot do work once they are adult. They should immediately get married, right? No, that is wrong. But what message that movie gave us is that a girl can also earn exactly like a man. There is no superior and no inferior. Very good example. Give me one more example. Hmm. Yes. Okay. Nirja is a good example. What did we see in that picture? That alone lady who did not care about her life but cared about every passenger in that flight. She made all of them go down in the pool and made sure that everybody was safe. And in the end, what happened? She died. That is what a woman is, right? On the basis of gender, if we see, yes, this is absolutely correct example. So, do you all get it about the equality? All right, we'll move forward now. Now, class, as we are done with the three main values of the preamble that comes under preamble of the Constitution, yes, all these things are written in the Constitution, but do does everyone, every individual follows that? Do we follow equality in society? Do we follow a no discrimination in society? Are we giving liberty? Are we getting liberty? What is it? Yes, all this is written in the Constitution, but who is following that or not is a question. So, how will we do that? Is actually the answer, that is the word fraternity. Fraternity is the answer. How will this actually be true, what is written in the Constitution? So, we'll see what is fraternity here. Fraternity is closely related to human dignity. Human dignity implies equal respect to each individual as a human being. It does not depend upon the criteria of caste, creed, race, sex, language, and etc. So, as I just told you about that, fraternity is only the answer. What is the answer? That is, it is very closely related to human dignity. Yes, it is written in the Constitution, but if I'm sitting with a lower caste, or with a scheduled caste man or a woman, I am not sitting. If I'm sitting with them, I am not actually feeling like I'm equal to them. No, if they are sitting with me, I'm okay, but I don't feel like we all are equal. So where is my human dignity here? Where will that come from? If a person is having the individual dignity in themselves, only then this constitution in the preamble will be worth writing. Right? B.R. Ambedkar was so focused and was so concentrated and was so determined about that everyone should be treated equally. That was the only reason this constitution of justice, of liberty, of equality came into existence. And the answer also is given, that is fraternity. You should think, you should be clear in your mind what is actually the answer to this. This is, if you will change your inner self, then only you will be able to apply these uh, constitution. Is it clear? So as you can see on the screen also, this picture which is written here, the answer is fraternity. That means yes, it is written, but how will we able to imply that in life? With fraternity. Is it clear? Okay. Now, is anyone having any doubts? Please ask. No doubts? That means everything is clear to everyone? Alright, so we'll take a quick recap now of what we have studied today. We'll see first question you have to answer. Name 3 values in preamble. Yes, please tell me. Yes, justice, liberty, and equality. Absolutely correct. Please sit down. Very good. Okay. Second question. What is social justice? Yes. Very good. On the basis of? Very good. Not discriminating amongst people on the basis of caste, creed, region, place of birth, language, etc. Absolutely correct. Okay, we'll see the last question. Define fraternity in preamble. What do you mean by fraternity? Yes, please tell. Yes, very good. The answer in the preamble to all this is fraternity, that is closely related to human dignity. Very good. So, is it clear? Okay. Now quickly tell me who all are excited for some game time. Yes, good, you all are excited. Okay, now student, as you can see on your screens, I've written here, click here for game. As soon as I will click on this, click here for game, we will be redirected to the game. Alright. Okay class, now we have been redirected to the game. I will play this and you have to match the following. You quickly have to tell me which matches with what. Alright, you will also be given time for each thing, so be very careful and very attentive. Start. Quickly tell me, liberty implies with what? Unfair restrictions, no. Discrimination, right to vote, human dignity, what? Liberty is with no unfair restrictions, we will see. Very good. Political justice. Yes, political justice is related to what? Right to vote, we will see. Yes, very good. Social justice, what do you think? Human dignity or no discrimination? No discrimination, okay. Very good, correct. Last, fraternity is the human dignity. Very good, you all win. Very good class. Seems like you all very nicely understood this chapter. Yes? Yes, good, good, very good. I'm so proud of all of you. It shows you all concentrated really well. Only then you all could answer, right? Very good, very good. So now class, quickly note down your homework. Please note it very neatly. Quickly note down your homework. You have to go through this chapter, all the 3 values, and also things that were done in the last class, the sovereign state and all those states till republic, and for today's all the 3 values including fraternity, the solution for that. You have to go through this chapter, and in the next class we will take a test on this, and also we will do one exercise related to this chapter. Okay, so this was a wonderful session and a class with all of you. I hope this was informative, and thank you. You all were very good students and very attentive students. Thank you.